Hey everyone, welcome to What's on Tap. I'm here with a very special episode. We're going to be talking about pits and punks, and we're also going to be talking about the bands who will be sponsoring them. Today we have the Venomous Pinks representing. We have Gabby and we have Drea. And with us for pits and punks, we have Drew and we have Kendall from the K9, AZ K9 Rescue. So let's talk a little bit about this show and see how you guys can get a part of it as an active part of this community. So, Drew, Kendall, let's start with you guys.
Basically, I put the show together because my friend and I were looking to do some shows, and I adopted my dog Kruger 4 years ago from AZ K9, and I just thought, why not do something for them? Obviously, I've been big into the punk scene, big into the hardcore punk scene since high school, so a good mix to bring everybody together for a great cause. And these guys, this rescue album, there's not one bad word to say about it.
Excellent. And yeah, I know you did this last year, very successful.
Yes.
You had a lot of bands that showed up for that one as well.
Yeah.
And this year it doesn't appear to be any different. Great lineup, and I'm expecting great results. Kendall, can you kind of give us an idea of what that did as far as impact for the rescue last year?
Yeah, for us being such a smaller rescue, it helps so much because we're relying solely on donations and volunteers and events like Pits and Punks. And the amount of feedback and love that we got last year was just amazing, and we can't wait to do it again. And it helps so much. Like, everything goes back to the dogs, and we're a small, tight-knit family. And when we have adopters, we like to keep in touch and bring them into our circle and keep in touch, and that's what we love this event, because it's a pass adopter. We all love Kruger like one of our own dogs, and so it's exactly the kind of event we want to be a part of.
Excellent. No, I'm glad to hear it. So any anticipation or any buzz on what you guys could be expecting this year as opposed to last year, or any projections?
Well, last year I pretty much did it all word of mouth between me and my friends. This year, alone with everybody who wanted to come in and help us out with this show, has been amazing. Skateboards. Cindy loves cake. She's going to do some dog treats. She's going to have some cupcakes and whatever to sell. And Rev Punks. What's on Tap? Making the relationship with you is helping out a lot as well. Tiffany, she manages Torrent Seam. She's helping out a lot, promote. And then to name off, Dixon Flannel Company.
Okay.
I talked to them months ago, and I told them about the show, and they are willing to help out any way possible. So Dixon Flannel Company is going to be helping us out, and hopefully still in the works of how everything's going to work and what they're going to bring, but it's going to be good. TempePunk.com, Jack, awesome, helping us out. He's going to have his hot sauce on for sale and his barbecue rub. So it's taken a life, and it's so much bigger than what we did last year. And this is exactly what I want. And we're just going to make it bigger and bigger every year. But this year, and the Pinks were the first band I wanted. So I've known that, I've seen them numerous times all throughout the years. They're amazing, and I cannot wait for this show.
Absolutely. Now, so you have a great story with why you're doing it as far as your adoption. So
yeah.
Putting it back.
Well, 4 years ago, Kruger and his brother Myers were found, and I found them through, at that time, AZ K9 was Lost Paws. It was around my birthday, so I was looking to adopt a dog, and I found these two, and they were adorable. Just love at first sight. And they were 2 4-month-old pit mixes. I was like, I cannot afford to do 2 4-month-old dogs. I'm going to let them go, because I wanted them both. 2 weeks later, they posted Kruger again. So I contacted them. I messaged them, like, hey, is Myers get adopted? And they're like, yeah. I was like, I will take Kruger. So I put in my application. I saw him. I met him on a Wednesday. That Saturday, they did the home check, and 4 years, it's been amazing. The dog is my kid, and to see how they were with him and how they want to keep in contact is amazing. Anything I needed, any problems I had, I would call them and they would help me out with anything I needed.
So that's good retention on the part of the adoptees. So
Yeah.
very good. So I do understand. Unfortunately, we don't have the drummer from Venomous Pinks today, but she has her own story. It sounds like. And can you tell us a little bit about that and why this has brought you guys in as what I want to say a good representation of what the cause is about?
Well, overall, we're all of us are really big animal lovers, and so when he came to me with Pits and Punks, I was like, dude, our drummer has a pit, like that's awesome. Of course we'll like do it. So yeah, anything with animals or even helping like homeless people, but animals especially, we're there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, no, it's a good fit, and excited to see you. It's going to be a great bill. And so again, that's going to be at Yucca Tap Room. That is February 23rd. That is a Saturday.
We'll have Venomous Pinks headlining. We'll have FOL, Squared, Torn at the Seam, and Critical Miss will be playing.
Definitely going to be a great lineup, great show. One of the things I do want to stress specifically about this is, even if you're not a fan of the music, show up to Yucca Tap Room. There's a very good thing that you can do by dropping off either supplies or even making donations. It's more about the cause, not necessarily your taste and what you prefer as music, even though we love what we're about to be experiencing. So please feel free to come by or encourage others to come by and make a change. Venomous Pinks, I do want to talk to you guys. That's such a rough transition. I'm just saying, guys, we're not offended, are we?
No.
That's 2018, good.
No, we call each other dude. It's cool.
Beautiful.
Dude.
Perfect.
Hey, dude.
All right, so 2018's gone. We're starting 2019 off great. Yeah, we're here at Helton Brewery, so we want to definitely talk about the beers and definitely talk about the shows coming up. You can have a great one. Tsunami Bomb, January 25th. That'll be coming up also at Yucca Tap Room. So
Yeah.
you've had some pretty good history. I know you've both done punk rock. You've all done punk rock bowling. You've got some good history with some various bands coming in. Where's Tsunami Bomb fit in on this for you? Personally.
For me, that was a huge band for me in high school. So here I am, 12, 15 years later. My band's gonna be direct support for Tsunami Bomb. It's a trip. Like, sometimes things happen to us, and I'm like, "Is this real life? Like, really?" So I'm stoked. Like, I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to. I'm kind of scared to like meet them because you don't want to meet people that you like. You don't want it to like be messed up or whatever. But I don't know. I figure it'll be good either way. Like, yeah. So.
My brother got me into them. Because I think my brothers might be the same age.
Yeah.
But that's how I. So I'm stoked.
Yeah, it's going to be a good show. So I'm going to get to see two of you in the next month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Repeats. That would be fun. So do you have any large news that you guys want to share as far as anything to look forward to, albums? I know you recently released, you have the music video Pizza Slice that came out not too long ago. How much are you allowed to say? We can accept what we can't take, and that's fine.
We've got a couple different things working on each burner. I don't want to say too much right now.
Okay.
I'll let you know. We are writing a bunch of new songs. I'm ecstatic on the route it's going and the sound we're getting. I don't know. I can't say too much.
And that's fine. Totally
We're
okay.
writing new stuff, and we'll be hitting the studio this year.
Yeah.
Releasing new but.
See, and this is why she's staying sober. I liquor people up and they tell me things they're not supposed to. She's smart. No, we definitely look forward to it. Everything you guys have been put out to this point has been absolutely amazing. It's awesome to see it.
Thanks,
Excited to see
man.
more.
Yeah. More touring, more writing. So it's gonna hopefully be a big year for us.
Yeah. 2019.
So 28 can't wait. Like, that's something we always say. Like 28 can't wait. Like
28, don't wait.
yeah. So it'll be good.
And there's also the addition of Sound Sisters, which has been an awesome series
yeah.
now that I've found it. We always got to plug that. Anything coming up that we can discuss or anything that you've booked? Or
There's
what
a new
can we look
website.
for? New website,
There's
okay.
a new website. We're starting to book for the next couple months. And, can we say names?
Yeah, say it.
Yeah.
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 It's time to announce.
Well, at the end of the month, we have Louis Seidel from X.
Suicidal Tendencies coming in.
and so
We're
that'll be a good first episode of the
second season.
second season. So
Yeah.
we're looking forward to that.
Very nice.
And
Well,
Exciting things.
you want to say the other one?
What's the other one?
Punk rock and paint. Punk rock and paintbrushes.
I can cut anything you don't want me to use.
No, well, yeah, let's say we're actually working with Punk Rock and Paintbrushes, which is an art exhibit from LA. They feature work from artists like Matt Skiba, Warren Fitzgerald from Vandals, was it Mike Gallo from the Agnostic Front's in it, Jenny Cotterell from Bad Cop Bad Cop. Just amazing, just punk rock. Chris Sherry he does all the Milo logos, all the shirts. That's him. He's in it. They're coming to Phoenix, so they reached out to Sound Sisters and said, "Hey, let's collaborate." So we've got that coming up. That'll be March 8th and 9th, and so we're gonna be looking for bands. So we need some talent to play the show.
That's you, people.
Yeah.
Start writing. Get a hold of them.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah.
good. And that's really awesome because I had recently seen something, I believe it was Salt Lake City, don't quote me on it, but I did see something on there with a lot of the names that you mentioned. It was a really cool concept that I hadn't seen before, and
Yeah.
almost first Friday, per se.
Right.
Yeah. They just had a huge show in LA. They've gone to Denver, so now she's bringing it to Phoenix.
It was Denver.
Yeah. It's Soma Snake Oil and her partner Emily, and so it's women ran, and so they reached out to us and said, "Hey, like, let's do this. Like, let's put it together." So, yeah.
It's an exciting venture, and there's some great names in there, so
Right. So
definitely a great option to
Yeah.
bump elbows with some good people.
Yeah. So
Maybe
that's
trade some notes.
that's what we got going on.
yeah. So Sound Sister wise, I mean, we're making moves too. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, hey, I want to thank you guys again, and we definitely want to thank our sponsors, Helton Brewing, and I'd definitely like to go over and kind of highlight some of these fantastic beers that they always provide us. They're always very accommodating. They welcome us with warm arms, and as well as our guest. Kendall, what do you got going on down there?
Today I had the Pilsner. It's a light, crisp, kind of refreshing type beer. Perfect to start Sunday. I got a long day ahead, so it's a perfect season.
Sunday beer.
But it's really light, refreshing.
Perfect. Drew, what you sporting there?
I am doing the milk stout. It has like a chocolate coffee taste to it. It's a 4.6. Very good. I will definitely be having some more.
Gabby, what do we got going on here?
Same thing. Pilsner. It's refreshing, crisp, and it's a good beer.
Good thing about the Pilsner, my understanding, it's a really hard beer to make, and this is an award-winning beer, so it's good to
Nice.
know. I too am sporting the milk stout. Can't say much more than what Drew has already said, but anyone who's been here already knows it's a delicious beer, as well as everything here. I've definitely enjoyed it every time they welcome us, and I look forward to them saying, yes, come back. So, Helton, we want to thank you again and say cheers to you. Cheers to all of you.
Yeah. Here's some water.
Nothing wrong with that. I can't leave you hanging. I'll get off my head. Again, that's what's on tap. Thanks for coming.
I'm the greatest of all the